All right, men's pre-owned suits. We're going to start 60 to 100. We're going to sort Z to A. This will give us the highest volume, and we're going to go for under 40%. Those usually have the lowest sell-through, but the highest volume. There's a few standouts, but not all of them. If you get pulled off, honestly, if you get pulled off, you're like this, and you're not seeing the full page, just click Center Spreadsheet. There you go, back to the center. All right, we're going to scroll up and see what is available. Joseph A. Bank is a pretty good one to check out. I might check that next time, but I think I see Canali more often, honestly. I see Canali like good stuff that will sell. Honestly, a good amount of Canali does sell above $100. So we're going to look at Canali between $60 and $100 and see if there's anything specific in there. We might take a price cap off. So we're going to open two different tabs. Open pre-owned suits, listed and sold. So we got to set up our filters. See all. All right. Still working on it. Slow computer. All right. I'm going to brand. So we're setting up two different searches at the same time for the same things. We might start filtering some stuff out as needed, but mostly we're just trying to look at what is the truth of the solds and the listeds at the same time. So two searches pulled up for the same things can help a lot. So we got 1,948 listed. That is a lot. We also got like 500 solds. Go down to see all. Click it and it gives you a better option for seeing all the numbers you need. This may seem pretty monotonous to a lot of people, but this is the real method for searching for bolos. May sound like a lot of dead air, but honestly, it is research. It's real research. I'm doing live research right now. A lot of the stuff I do know already. There's a lot of brands I won't look at least not with you, because I already know them, and it's easier to just find new stuff. I'd rather find new stuff. All right. So we're going to go to, this is the sold tab. Size is pretty specific. We're not going to find mediums and larges. It looks like 38 is probably too small. Let's go up to 46. Size is really, really important. Only so many will sell, and you're ultimately stuck with the fact that people are all different sizes. So the average will generally be the best, the average size. There are a few brands that are honestly just made for bigger people. I'm pretty sure stuff like Eileen Fisher is women's, but Eileen Fisher is just cut larger. It's just made for bigger women. It just is that way. So certain stuff will sell if it is a specific size because that customer base is actually what buys that. Honestly, there's just clothing brands that make clothes for bigger people. There's clothing brands that make only for small people. It's a little weird, but size matters a lot. All right, still working on it. Oh, let's check again. There's 345 solds. As tedious as it seems, it is about getting the real information. What actually sells for more than 100% in this brand? So we're at 348 for solds right now. Regular length. Let's start with a regular length. That is probably, it's honestly probably the meat and potatoes part, so it may have a lower sell-through, but it is what is selling for the highest amount in numbers. Second length. All right, let's apply that. All right, see 283 results in listed and 242 in sold. So we're actually already there. We're pretty close to 100%. All right, let's see if we can drive this a little higher. All right, we're gonna check color, maybe. Material, we already got wool in as material, I think. So it's just starting off already. $60 to $100, Canali, wool, size 40 to 46, I think, is already selling at about 100%. So we can try and find out if there's more to learn. Looks like we dropped the brand on this one. Gotta fix that. All right, let's get our brand back. All right, we're at 242 solds. Size regular length, size 40 to 48 or 46. And I bet pattern drives it above the top. Some brands only sell well in solids. Some brands only sell well in stuff like plaid. You can never really be sure about why that is, but it just does seem to be that way. All right, still trying to compare. pattern. There we go. All right, these are the unsolds. Check has 46, Plaid has 36, Solid has 104. Plaid, there we go. That is already above 100%. Let's see, check 46, 39 for check. Let's go with just Plaid for now. That means check is pretty good too. But we're already above 100% with Plaid, so I can be happy with that. It's not up to size 40, it's 46. So 36 listed for men, 45 sold. That is above 100%. Let's go ahead and take the price cap off and see if that changes our numbers pretty well. $129 sold. Okay, change the price. And 100 listed. So yeah, actually, we're already there above $100. Let's check out what our filters were in the end. Regular cut, 42, 40, 46, and 44. So just anything except 48 within the 40s for size. Plaid and Canali. That's it. We didn't even use wool. We didn't actually get down to materials. So go ahead and keep an eye on it. Make sure you do your checks out in the field. But Canali over $60. Plaid especially. Solid's doing pretty good. But you just find one in Plaid, you can sell it. All right. Thank you.